Hello, beautiful people. My name is Cam, and you're at Whimsy Intuitive Tarot. So I was called, I think, to do another reading today. I don't think I was quite done when I posted the last one. So we're going to go with a what you need to know today. And I'm just going to start with the Golden Art Nouveau. We'll see if we can make this a short video. People have things to do, right? So, let's see. Let's properly shuffle. Hopefully I didn't misface everything. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I didn't inverse a bunch of cards. Oh my goodness. If you have suggestions for videos that you'd like to see me do, things you'd like to see me read on, you know, feel free to add them to the comment section. I oftentimes do not control what the reading ends up being about, which is why I do a lot of what you need to know today. Because sometimes I set out doing a specific question and it doesn't quite flow as well as when I just leave it up to the universe. So I just try to keep things interesting. If you leave a comment, be nice in the comments, because we don't do mean here. We're lifting people up. We're giving encouragement. We're embracing, you know, people who have shadow work to do, because we all do. Ten of Cups on the bottom. So I'm guessing this reading is about love. Oh, yeah. Something you've been manifesting and dreaming of. A new beginning. Yeah. So I'm not going to take the 10 off, but, you know, just keep it in mind. So get some shuffles. There's one. Two. And three. And then we will cut the deck. All right. What could this be about? I mean, other than the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is, you know, some people call it fantasy, you know, delusion, fantasy, an expectation that you can't possibly reach in a fallible world, right? I don't think that's fair if you break it down into smaller things. It's a minor arcana card. So it governs smaller everyday things as a general rule. All right, past, present, and future. Spirit, what do we need to know today? Give us a card about the past, please. 5 of Pentacles, present, 6 of Wands, and future. 5 of Swords. Well, I think you know, you're gonna, there's something about this that just keeps hanging around, hanging around, if you like Rounders, the movie. Yeah. So you just gotta look at this. Look at this. Whenever you feel like you're alone and out in the cold and nobody understands you, grab that feeling up. Take a good look at it. Because the more often that you do that, the better that you can continue to deal with that feeling until you move beyond it, till it no longer serves you, right? All right, why is the Five of Pentacles here, fam? The Empress and the King of Swords. I want to yeah, no. No, we're going to take it right side up. It doesn't feel... It doesn't feel like it's reversed, but we'll see. Why are the Six of Wands here, Spirit? The Ace of Wands and the Four of Swords. Spirit has a lot to say. And the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here in the future, please? Ten of Wands. Burdens. Why is the Ten of Wands here, Spirit? Why is the Ten of Wands here? Why is the Ten of Wands here, please? Why is the Ten of Wands here? The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Okay, so, you know, you have, yeah, injustice on the bottom. Let's look at fives, you know, because you have fives here. 2 fives equal a 10. 10's reduced to 2 fives. I think you're just edging up into moving on from the 5. You know, 5s are speed bumps, right? They're change, power, conflict, right? When you start any news story, look at a movie. There has to be conflict in order to have a story. And every good hero or heroine has to fight some sort of conflict in a story in order to level up and come out victorious. It's a story arc, and why should we expect that not to apply to something like the soulmate cycle or just life in general? The Ace through the 10. You know, somewhere in the middle, there's going to be a conflict, so you can readjust your path to stay in, you know, in wisdom and stay in the learning phase of the cycle. You know, and I think, you know, the 5 of Swords is doubt. It's readjusting your mind, taking a pause to see what you learned. I mean, that's cleaning up off the field of battle, picking up all the swords. They used to do that. They would never, I mean, when they had a large battle in history, you didn't just leave the swords laying around. Those were useful tools, right? So you would take the sword of the defeated people or the casualties, and because you could arm your own army with that. So I think you just need to look at everything that you've gone through as, you know, yeah, maybe you had a battle, but you're rearming. You are taking what you learned from that battle and arming yourself with it. And I have a dog whining, the evil Beagle. And let me assure you that she has been fed, she has had water, and I just brought her in from taking a walk. We found these clover. which might resonate to somebody. I love clover, purple clover. I want my whole yard to be clover instead of grass. And that was the thing they did back in the day. I don't know why we don't do it now. It's so nice to walk in clover with your bare feet. So someday maybe. And I mean, you've got these burdens, you know, but you can't have the burdens and the 10 of coins. It's time to put the burdens down. This heavy weight you're carrying and trying to manage all by yourself, you're going to put those down. When you put those down, you know, prosperity comes. Something has to come in and fill the void. You know, the 10s also go straight to the aces. So when you have 10s, you actually also have the aces. So you would have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Coins in the future. As soon as you manage to deal with this Ace of Wands, or this 10 of Wands, you'll be back to the Ace with new ideas and new inspirations. Because none of these things, see all these wands here? None of these wands serve you, right? They're just a burden. So put all these things that do not serve you down, I think, is what you should do or will do. You're trying to stay level and balanced in your Empress energy. You've learned things, you've leveled up, you've recognized. The Empress is not represented by a sign. It's Venus is the planet and Earth is the element. Here we have a King of Swords. And I think that speaks to you. That's Capricorn and Aquarius. It speaks to your practicality. If nothing else, you know that you can't keep going on like this. And it's really not, that's not where you belong. You don't belong in this Five of Pentacles out in the cold. But you value this truth and the truth of what happened and the sword of righteousness, right? Point it up. You've got your sword out. Okay? And here's our Ace of Wands, or here's our a single wand, but it's the page. Pages just represent their element. No signs. So this is just fire. He's just representing fire of ideas and creativity and vitality and divine inspiration. And he's, you know, sort of going ahead. And then we have the Four of Swords. Fours are stability, manifestation, and, you know, rest. This night, this is an effigy. But, and here you see maybe the rest is on the inside because there's a stained glass window here, right? This is dreaming. So I think that, you know, you're dreaming and you're using, you know, your divine spark here to tell your story. You're dreaming about your Six of Wands, and when you dream about it, you're manifesting it, right? Okay, so let's go, you know, do something to this dog. Just a minute, fam. Lizzie, what's the problem? What's your problem? She's been whiny all day. Okay. Someday I'll get through a video without having interruptions. Someday. That's my 10 of cups today, would be getting through this video with no interruptions. Okay, so what do we want to get? I think because of this manifestation and this dreaming part, we will get the Oracle of Dreams, or the Dream Ritual Oracle, right here. I thought something was flipped over in this last time I put it back. Yeah. So before we shuffle, let's make sure everybody's right side up. Okay. So, what do we need to know today, Spirit, about this situation? About what we need on our spiritual journey today? What do we need to know today, please, Spirit? What do we need to know today? Oh, I like these. These are easy to shuffle. These must be the right deck. We got the right deck. All right. 1, 2, and 3. And before the cut, regret. Somebody has some regrets. I mean, well, don't we all have regrets? Hindsight is 20/20. 20/20 vision. We see things clearly from the other side once we're out of them. But don't beat yourself up, because there's, you're only doing the best you can at the time. Yeah? But learn from it too. Sure. All right, Spirit. Final message from the universe, please. What do we need to know today? Final message from the universe, please. What do we need to... Let's get some sticky. Final message from the universe, please, fam. Final message from the universe, Spirit, for the fam. Final message from the universe. Thank you. Empathy. Transition. Forgiveness. Impulse. Revisit. Balance. Well, okay, so I'm drawn to, the balance here can go with Justice and the Empress. Empress stays in balance all the time, right? The transition is moving along. And I think that the forgiveness goes here on forgiving yourself about the things in the past that you didn't recognize or couldn't control or couldn't stop. So you're transitioning something from manifestation and a spark of inspiration into a victory. But I think that you will probably need to revisit your balance. Revisit your forgiveness. And in order to maintain your empathy. Because it might be, it's impulse versus empathy. I think your impulse for a situation might be to be afraid of it. But I think that you need to maintain your empathy when dealing with all the situations, with all kinds of people. Recognize the journey and the burdens that you're putting down, that you learned that you don't have to carry these burdens, right? You're allowed to enjoy yourself. You're allowed to manifest, and you are allowed and deserve a victory here. Sixes is love, harmony, responsibility in numerology. Harmony and adjustment to something new in tarot. So you've got a 3 and a 6. You've got 2 10s. Yeah. And justice is 11. Justice is a master number. And feeding the justice, let's see what's underneath, is the Ace of Wands, death, which is change and rebirth. You know, choices and balance in your ego and your thoughts, and what you thought was true versus what could actually be true that you don't know about yet. You got some tough love, you know, and also the divine counterpart for the King of Swords. Sure. Truth is a big deal to you. Knowledge and understanding and study and intellect is a big deal to you. Yeah, for some, you know, I mean, those are big deals to me too. Everything boils down to what is true. If you break down any situation with intellect, you will break it down into truth. There's no cups in here, right? So this is about passion and education more than it is about, you know, emotions. So, yeah. I think that, you know, you just have to remind yourself. I mean, we're rolling over to the Ace of Wands, which is right here under balance, justice, truth, law and order, and what someone deserves, you know. And we aren't the ones that say what someone deserves, okay? Spirit does that. So this is your reading. I hope it was helpful. Thanks very much.